Welcome to Frontier Markets with Devin Opper. I am your host, Devin. So today we are going to be talking about economic development in Romania and the negative effects of population decline. So as of right now, Romania has around a population of between 20 and around 20 million people. However, Romania's population is set to decline over the next few decades. So in terms of the physical geography of Romania, it is typically divided into three regions: Wallachia, Moldavia, and Transylvania. Transylvania of which being the more mountainous region, while the other two are generally flat with more of the agricultural productivity. So in terms of Romania's current economic situation, it currently exports many different goods and services, including vehicular materials, agricultural products, and pharmaceuticals, making it a relatively diversified economy like many other frontier markets. So in terms of the diplomatic relationships Romania holds, it is a member of NATO, and it is a member of the European Union, and so it definitely has close ties to many of its Central European and Western European counterparts. However, unlike many countries in NATO, Romania still holds relatively strong ties with Russia due to relative similarities and historical similarities. So the next thing that we're going to be discussing is population decline. So while there are many adverse effects to overpopulation, underpopulation is equally as challenging. So first of all, when a population declines, one of the first effects is a smaller consumer market. So smaller consumer markets are very bad for an economy because if there are fewer consumers in a market, there are less products that are going to be able to be sold, and less gross domestic output will be achieved by the economy. Likewise, increased government debt will likely occur due to a declining population and causing a decrease in taxes that each individual pays because of the population decline, and so the government collects less money from the population. So while Romania's economy is relatively strong, population decline, particularly universally in Eastern Europe, will definitely cause many economic challenges in Romania. Regardless, Romania's economy is relatively vigilant, and despite corruption, it is stable. So despite the population decline that is currently existent, Romania's population has remained strong. Likewise, population decline has definitely some effects on trade as well. So since production has decreased in the economy over the last decade, Romania is exporting less, which creates a budget deficit or a trade deficit with the surrounding economies, which are facing other similar population declines. So its neighbors, Moldova, Ukraine, Hungary, Serbia, and Bulgaria, are all experiencing similar effects of population decline. Regardless, Romania's population has remained strong, and as universal among frontier economies, will likely grow throughout the 21st century, regardless of this one big challenge of a declining population. So next episode we will be discussing trade and development throughout Kenya and East Africa, and we will be discussing how economic competition and infrastructure development can promote economic growth and economic sustainability.